Good morning, this is Andy Knapp walking your field with the Pioneer Agronomy Update. Today is Tuesday, May 21st. Have a few quick topics. Corn is reaching that ugly duckling stage. Some of our V3, V5 stage corn, the earlier planted stuff, is starting to look really variable. Some of that's just a little bit of a response to some variation in emergence and topographical issues, maybe caused a little bit in some cases by some of the sins that we may have committed this spring during tillage and planting, just to make sure we got that crop in the ground. But I suspect we'll grow through that, so just be a little bit patient with that. Corn is going to start growing very rapidly with the temperatures, with the moisture and the sunshine that we have. That also means that so will the weeds. So just a reminder that we need to really be watching in terms of our post applications because it's not unusual that we can start to see things grow past label sizes, so for both weed height and for corn stage. So let's pay really close attention to that and make sure we're managing that well. Speaking of weeds, we had a lot of winter annual pressure this year, and with delayed planting, even some summer annual pressure, probably made it a little bit of a challenge to do some tillage here ahead of planting. But one thing I would say is it also made those fields attractive for black cutworm moths. So I have seen one field where black cutworm have been doing a little bit of cutting. It wasn't above threshold, but we want to watch that really closely because some of these cornfields, we just never established overall population what we wanted. So I'm walking a lot of fields that from the road probably look way worse than what they are. I encourage you to get out and count because I'm seeing better stands when I get out and count than what I think I can see from the road. At this point in the game, we're looking at mid to upper 20s as being sufficient, with the exception of the ponded and flooded areas. We probably don't need to address a lot of those fields. Beans are a little bit different. Beans, I would say, look sometimes much better from the road than what they do when you get out and count. So really strongly encourage you to get out there, look at your soybean fields. I did walk some that looked really good from the road. 20-inch rows, but when I got out in them, they were about 40,000. So want to make sure that you're taking those counts and you're addressing those fields as needed. So that's all I have for today. Everybody have a great week. Thanks.